Good morning. What's happening? Oh, my fucking thing. I have just done a live video in my private group that was fairly high energy. So I figured probably the best thing to do was continue that energy on and go live to the nation. And I've not done a live video for ages. If you are watching, Mr. Green has just watched the live video that I've just done in my private coaching group. And he's back again for more. If you can hear me, it's going to massively help me. It's going to help the algorithm. It's going to help people, more people watch the video. If you push the love button repeatedly, one, it lets me know that you're here. It's like saying hello without having to actually say hello, because I know a lot of people get a little bit of stage fright when they come to commenting on videos and stuff like that. So my man, Mr. Green, the marathon runner himself. Cool. Yeah, so I've not done a live video for ages, and I used to do them all the time. And I think my dog will be here in 15 minutes. That means we've got 15 minutes. Pressure. Yeah, I think the reason I not so much shied away, but I stopped doing live videos was because the kids have been off. Injured marathon runner. Oh, old man. Injured marathon runner. Yeah, when the kids are off and when Amy's not in work, I find it difficult because I'm trying to get into the flow, and I keep thinking that Amy's gonna get something from the room, or she's gonna do, or the kids are gonna want something. So it's difficult to get into any kind of flow. But what I was saying in the coaching group, I just wanted to talk very, very briefly about a couple of the coaching calls that I did yesterday with my one-to-one clients. Were absolute fucking fire. Like literally fucking life-changing. Absolutely fucking unfucking believe. The energy that came from those coaching calls was fucking incredible. We were talking about social anxiety. We were talking about the fact that it doesn't really matter how successful you are in business. It doesn't really matter about that kind of thing. Now we are coming out of lockdown. Now we are mingling and mixing with people. A lot of people are struggling, man. A lot of people they don't know what to say to each other. They're worried if they've got a mask on, is someone going to say something? If they haven't got a mask on, is someone going to say something? Social anxiety, it's a real thing. People that before lockdown were incredibly confident, incredibly outgoing, they have spent the last basically 12 months locked at home. They don't really know how to mingle anymore. They don't really know how to talk. So one of the things that we spoke about was the double D method: disassociation and distraction. Disassociate yourself from the emotion. Big, massive, huge. How many times have you heard yourself, or have you heard other people say, my anxiety, my depression? Listen, it's not yours. You don't own it. It's just a temporary feeling, temporary emotion that you've got right now. It's an emotion that needs questioning, an emotion that needs addressing. Thoughts that can be questioned need questioning. And it's only when we realize that we absolutely can question our thoughts. We don't have to accept what's going on. We don't have to wake up in the morning. We don't have to go into a situation, feel the way that we feel, and just accept it. We can question it. We can question if it's true. We can question if the thoughts that we're actually having at that particular moment, the feelings, the energy that we're coming from, is it real? Probably not. Then we start looking at the second D of the double D method, with the distraction. The reasons why these feelings become so prevalent is because we give them all of our focus. Therefore, if we remove that focus and we distract ourselves by focusing on something else, very, very basic, very, very simple. Sounds too simple. Distract your mind. Disassociate from the emotion. Distract your mind from the situation and feeling. Watch what happens. Yes, we also... Kieran Green keeps watching. I was speaking to one of my clients, very large property developer. Just started to put herself out there on social media. Was worried about what people think. And the reality is, it's her perception. It's what she thinks that people are going to think. It's not real. We spoke about the fact that perception, your perception of any given situation is the main driver, is the key state when it comes to our desired outcome. However we perceive a situation, that will then dictate the way that we react to it. That will then dictate the thoughts and the beliefs and the behaviors that we have. It's those beliefs, thoughts and behaviors, that's what dictates the action, and then it's the action which dictates the outcome. All starting with how you perceive that situation. So the reality is, when you're putting yourself out there on social media, you think people are going to think bad of you. You think people are going to put bad comments and write things. The reality of the situation is, one, they're not, and two, who cares if they do? I have probably offended more people. I have probably pissed off more people. I have probably lost friends through putting myself out there on social media. It's huge. If you're starting a business, if you are starting to launch your own brand, if you want to get exposure and you are not utilizing social media, you are absolutely missing out. This is something I see with a lot of coaches, a lot of PTs. They're scared to go on video. They're scared to put themselves out there. They're scared to project their theories, their thoughts, and their opinions for fear of being judged. No. Get yourself out there. I do love doing these videos. I got all like that. You possibly, if you've been following me for a while, you will have heard me talk about the fact that one of my missions, if you like, is to help change the lives of 1,000 men. 1,000 men. Now, when we look at this logistically, when we look at the fucking reality, there's only me. There's only one of me. And if I want to change the lives of 1,000 men, I'm going to have to do something that little bit different. As it stands right now, my one-to-one coaching, my one-to-one mentoring program is full. I've got 15 clients who I'm working one-to-one with exclusively. That takes a lot of energy. In order for me to help 1,000 people, I need to kind of move, pivot, and just go forward a little tiny bit, which is why I've been working behind the scenes on a brand new group coaching program, something which you have never seen in your fucking lives. Not only will you be getting 2 group intense, fucking mind-blowing group coaching calls with me personally, allowing me to do what I do best, allowing me to lead you, motivate you, allowing me to examine what's going on, help you kind of reframe things, allowing me to help you pick your head up off the floor and screw it back on. You will also be getting access to my friends, people that I know in the industry. And me being me, I fucking know everyone. I have got an absolute list of industry titans lined up to come in once a week and do a group training on their particular specialist subject. Got one of the leading psychologists in the world going to come in and talk about how hard it is to be a man. Toxic masculinity. The way that we can kind of reframe things, the pressures that we kind of feel. I've got Facebook ads experts. I've got mobility experts, strength and conditioning experts, finance experts, recruitment experts, business networking experts, meditation experts, nutrition experts, training experts. So as well as all of that, in the next 90 fucking days, if you join the Optimised Elite program, you've defo seen me post about it, you've defo been on the link, you've defo read the kind of the information page, you've defo got through to the last step, and you've defo bottled it. Just think though, in the next 90 days, just think of the different person that you could be, not only personally, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, 20, 30, 40 pounds leaner, fitter, stronger, more energy, highly motivated, highly driven, highly focused, new lease of life. From a personal point of view, also from a fucking business point of view, things are going to be absolutely flying for you. But the only way that this can happen, the only way that you can join the Optimised Elite is if you put your fucking big boy pants on and you join the group. That's all I'm going to say about it. Listen, I'm going to leave this now. I'm going to give you 20 or 30 seconds to ask me any questions. I'm getting messages all over the fucking show here. If there's anything that I can help you with right now, what do you need from me? What do you need right now for you to progress today, for you to kind of move yourself along the continuum from your version 1.0 to your version 2.0? If you've got any questions, if you want to know anything about the Optimised Elite group coaching program, that's the only way that you're going to be working directly with me for the next few months. Shoot me a message. Have a great day.